What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Devil's in the Details. I'm BD, and before we get started, I just wanted to remind everyone that you have until 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday to enter our giveaway to win a $100 Amazon gift card. And all you have to do to enter is share this or any of our other videos with the hashtag Devious Advocacy Contest. Hit it, Dan.
Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots. Infinity Stones.
Marvel has been hard at work cultivating, constructing, and preparing the Marvel Cinematic Universe with the Infinity Stones subplot by sprinkling them into their films ever since 2011. Originally called the Infinity Gems, now referred to as Stones, we are introduced to them for the very first time in Captain America's first Avenger. The Red Skull's attempt at wielding the power of the Space Stone, aka the Tesseract, proved to be quite detrimental to him as he is seemingly vaporized or possibly teleported. The Tesseract is then retrieved by Howard Stark, who eventually hands it over to the Strategic Hazard Intervention Espionage Logistics Directorate, which became the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division.
Means someone really wanted our initials to spell out SHIELD.
The cube is then stolen by Loki, the Asgardian god of mischief, but is eventually returned to Asgard by Loki and his half-brother Thor. The Tesseract imbues its user with the power over space, giving the ability to create portals from one part of the cosmos to the other. The Ether, or the Reality Stone, was first seen in Thor: The Dark World. The Lord of the Dark Elves, Malekith, attempted to use it to extinguish all light in the universe.
While the other relics often appear as stones, the ether is fluid and ever-changing. It changes matter into dark matter. It seeks out host bodies, drawing strength from their life force.
Thor's grandfather, Bor Burison, managed to take it from Malekith. During the events of Thor: The Dark World, the Asgardians realized that keeping the Ether and the Tesseract stones in such close proximity of each other may not have been a very good idea. So to keep it safe, they handed it over to Tannelir Tevin, the Collector.
It will be absolutely safe here in my collection.
I'm not quite convinced of that. The exact power of the ether remains unknown, but it was almost used to physically alter the nature of reality itself. The Power Stone, or the Orb, was first seen in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, when it was acquired by interplanetary space pirate Star-Lord.
Who? Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
At first, Peter Quill's intentions for the orb were to sell it and turn a quick profit. However, he changes his mind after finding out its true potential.
These carriers can use the stone to mow down entire civilizations like wheat in a field.
The orb briefly ends up in the hands of the treacherous villain Ronan the Accuser, but Star-Lord and his band of Guardians manage to get it back from Ronan and entrust it to the most prestigious police force in the galaxy, the Nova Corps, who lock it away in a vault on Xandar. The Power Stone is able to grant its owner with unlimited destructive capability, enough to destroy an entire planet. The Mind Stone. This one was first seen in the original Avengers film, although we didn't know that it was in fact the Mind Stone at the time. The Chitauri Scepter, a staff weapon, served as the original containment vessel for the Mind Stone. The staff would later mostly be referred to as Loki's Scepter. It was gifted to Loki by Thanos to lead and command the Chitauri Earth invasion. Loki also used the scepter to brainwash and mind control whoever he chose.
This usually works. Well, performance issues, it's not uncommon. 1 out of 5.
The stone also spent some time in the hands of Hydra, who used it to control the minds of the Scarlet Witch and her brother Quicksilver. After the Avengers captured Loki, Tony Stark used the stone to create a powerful sentient being known as the Vision. The stone remains embedded in the Vision's forehead, although judging by the Infinity War trailer, it probably won't be there for very much longer. Next up, we have the Eye of Agamotto, the Time Stone. The eye first appeared in Marvel's 2016 release of Doctor Strange. The gem is a legendary mystical artifact that belongs to the Sorcerer Supreme. Agamotto, the first of these powerful magic users, acquired the emerald gem and placed it inside a pendant which later became known as the Eye of Agamotto. For centuries, the Sorcerer Supreme have used the eye to help them protect the Earth from mystical threats. The Time Stone's power is quite obvious, given its namesake. It provides its wielder the ability to control the flow of the space-time continuum. Doctor Strange used the stone to defeat the Dark Lord Dormammu from conquering our dimension by creating an infinite time loop. The Eye of Agamotto pendant was last seen around Doctor Strange's neck in Thor Ragnarok. The sixth and final gem has yet to make an appearance. The Soul Stone is the final piece of the puzzle, a puzzle that Marvel has been fabricating over the course of 11 years and 22 movies. Sure, there has been some very interesting speculation and theories as to where the stone might be. Many expected it to make an appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. When that didn't pan out, many people turned to Thor Ragnarok, hoping Hela would have it, or perhaps even the warrior Heimdall, using it as a source of power to help him guard the Asgardian Bifrost Bridge. My favorite theory is that it's currently resting behind Thor's eye patch. There's only one more Marvel film left to be released before the Avengers Infinity War hits theaters next May, and that's Black Panther. So I'm gonna go all in and say that the stone is most likely in Wakanda.
In my culture, death is not the end. It's more of a stepping off point.
That's a pretty big hint, considering the power of the Soul Stone. It's able to control the soul of any being, alive or dead, as well as transport its owner to the afterlife. After viewing the Infinity War trailer, it isn't so far-fetched to conclude that the final battle with Thanos is most likely to take place on Earth, especially after taking into consideration the probability that 4 out of the 6 stones are already here, or at least potentially here. At the end of Thor Ragnarok, Thor, Hulk, and Loki are on their way back to Earth with the Tesseract, as it's almost a certainty that the trickster gods swiped it before Asgard was destroyed. The Mind Stone, which is resting in the body of the Vision, also here on Earth. The Eye of Agamotto is with Doctor Strange, and the Soul Stone's very high likelihood of being in Wakanda. Sounds like a one-stop shop for Thanos, if you ask me. Thanks for watching, I love you guys. Please don't forget to drop a like, and as always, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to everyone, including our amazing patrons. Also a reminder to enter our $100 giveaway by simply sharing one of our videos with the hashtag Devious Advocacy contest. And by all means, leave a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. This episode was brought to you by Twigger for Abu. I'll see you guys next week.
Oh, that's me, right? Just when I wake up. Is that me?
Are you joking? Is that...
That looks like Evans.
That is Evans, isn't it? Renner.
That's Downey.
It is Robert Downey Jr.
Wow.
What? That's RDJ? Shut up. Since when?